Vipers and Sports Club Villa, a relationship that has soured over the years and continues to create heightened tensions each passing day. It all started back in 2006 when the Jogos Golden Boy and Emmanuel Muganga left Villa Park for Bunamwaya, a nondescript team at the time, but has since become the measure of Ugandan football as Vipers. Today, again, as has been for the last 16 years, Vipers and Sports Club Villa renew their rivalry with no love lost. Neither harbors greater disdain for the other. It is a battle and dislike for each other, but one with one common goal that brings them together. Yet at the end of the day, will separate them even more to win. Hello and welcome to yet another tension-packed encounter between Vipers, the 5-time league winners, the defending champions, and the 16-time record champions, Sports Club Villa, at the Venom's home of St. Mary's. It is expected to be a classic, but of course, one that grips even more and more.
St. Mary's Stadium, what more could they want than a win?
And we are underway, and Brighton Ukani just gets us underway, and with Vipers, the home side, taking charge as matters would be when they're at home. They start to dictate matters. And it's Issa Muridu who plays it in the middle to find Ibrahim Orit, who is fouled here of Vite. You'll be expected to come on probably at some point. And then you can see here an attempt coming in from Brighton Ukani. No pressure on him. Very good opening. You feel that SC Villa need to be on the lookout for such openings that they leave Vipers to try and execute towards their goal.
Well, not a very good ball that Sports Club Villa would want
to go past that Villa backline, but then well defended here and cleared away. But then a setup here to find Yunus Sentamu enters the penalty area. He's always a danger when he gets here and he shoots on goal, but
makes a few changes as we see Villa here coming through.
Kakande Patrick gets a ball from Sheikh Bate and he squares it, but then the goalkeeper Alfred Mudekereza. Second defeat for his side this season. Oh, now that's a good attempt there coming in from Milton Karisa, but good goalkeeping coming in from Medici Brigade to keep that ball out and into touch. It's going to be a corner kick for Vipers, and this is what we've been talking about regarding defensive play by SC Villa. You know, leaving balls dropping in on the backside, that is poor defending, and I feel that that is why you feel that Hassan Musa has got to be on the lookout, as should on how to deliver this ball. Delivers it on the far side, but then header there, and then the rebound there, nobody gets to it, and then there's a foul called there by the referee. It's going to be free kick to SC Villa.
It's of a fumble, a bad situation that Sports Club Villa find themselves in, having to defend the likes of Yunus Sentamu and Milton Karisa. People who like to use the area balls as well as they use the ones that come rolling on the floor.
Roberto Oliveira wipes his face, gets in dismay that his team just did not capitalize there. And you feel that it was a good opportunity, but good aggression there shown by SC Villa to try and stop Okani. Measures his pass, plays it up at the top, and then there's a header there. Is it an opportunity for Vipers? And yes, it is. Yunus Sentamu picks up the rebound after mix-up in the Villa defense, and we have been talking about the disorganization in that defense, and they are made to pay. It is Vipers 1, Villa 0, 22 minutes play.
Another dropping ball inside the Villa camp, and of course Yunus Sentamu picking up the pieces there to rebound into the back of the net. And Medici Viligio tried his best, but of course he was clueless on where the ball would fall, and it fell on Yunus Sentamu's feet. Not a very good place for him to offer a club that is defending to have such a striker of his caliber. Of course, you know that what's coming, that will be the result. Well,
that was a real mix-up there as Yunus Sentamu picks up his 6th goal of the season. You can see that there was a misreading between the defenders and the goalkeeper, because as they went in to mark Milton Karisa, he missed the ball and the ball just dropped past the goalkeeper and the area and pick it up. Patrick Kakande takes the 2 Vipers defenders.
You are an attacker, but that gentleman.
And Brighton Ukani feeds it to Milton Karisa there, Yunus Sentamu, and then Kromo Rothomio caught napping as the ball was delivered in, as he struggled to control it. Free kick to SC Villa.
Well, if he was offside, just think about that. Getting the ball with comfort inside the Villa box. That is very dangerous for AC Villa to do. I think they should cut off supply
should be
more.
marking a little bit. Yeah, but it's clear that he was offside. You can see Villa had held his line quite well there.
Travis there comes with that in full board.
And then Cromwell Rotomio gets a shot on goal, but it's ricocheted off by the Villa defender, Kenneth Semakula, and it will be a corner kick to Vipers. Good play there between Cromwell Rotomio and Ibrahim Orit, who has now been moved from the centre.
Well, very surprising to see a Vipers player standing akimbo, just looking like would be a little bit destabilized.
Hassan Musana. It's a rare run into the Vipers defense, and then the shot comes in from Villa's shape, but was it or no? That's a good attempt and great save coming in from Mudekereza. Good attempt from Patrick Kakande, who has been quite a live wire for SC Villa. And it's a corner kick, and you think that while the game continues to remain 1-0, then Villa will continue to believe, at least some of the Villa players will continue to believe that they can get a goal back. And that was a good hit coming in from Patrick Kakande. Corner kick, a bit of confidence there, Musa. And the corner kick, but then it's faded away by Ibrahim Orit, not the tallest. And Travis gets a shot on goal, and then it's cleared away. Great pass there coming in from the goalkeeper, Mudekereza. Villa have another chance, but then this time coming in from Kenneth Semakula and well smothered by the goalkeeper, Alfred Mudekereza. Good two quick fire shots there. Those are three in quick succession, and the Villa fans are back on their feet. And I guess at this point, they feel that their team is getting more confident and getting back into the game.
Well, that's what the Villa fans would like to see, more shots on goal, like you've seen, a couple of shots in the space of a second. Which you thought that maybe, if perhaps maybe they were well positioned, one of those could have ended up in the back of the net. And Mudekereza having to splash away one of those from Travis Muchaba. Villa, I think, if they continue with this trend, maybe something for them.
Clearly, Travis Muchaba drop it behind the defense, and then Fred Gibb tries to go for it, but then it's cleared away by Hilary Mukundane, using his head firmly to guide the ball out into touch. So it's going to be a throw in for SC Villa. That was good delivery, one that is clearly inviting.
Great concept as well, trying to
be. Then a good pass coming in now from Moses in Sereko there, Brother Mohammed, and then Bale shoots on goal. Villa has a chance for a rebound, but nobody is there.
Almost at least found a hole to break through, but of course not.
And then Vipers have a chance to shoot on goal, and then Cromwell Rotomio's attempt is foiled by the goalkeeper, Medi Chibirige, into touch, corner kick, Vipers.
Well, the game is seeming to burst into life of late.
End to end.
I mean, attacks end to end, and you want to see that, especially in a game like this where you know that the two teams playing have a bit of pedigree on themselves. And of course, looking at how Vipers almost caught Villa there on off guard. They should have done better though there with Milton Carissa and Co. Of course, Cromwell Rotomio, we talked about him, desperate to score.
With their finds, of course, Watambala shoots on goal, and it's 2-0! What a delightful finish that was! He just scooped it under his foot, and he completes the job here for Vipers, who clearly have not really sparked in the second half, but who cares? They have scored a second goal, and it's curtains for SC Villa.
Very sweet finish there from Karim Watambala. He almost looked like he knew where that ball would fall. When it fell on his feet. And of course the direction and the choice was one into the back of the net, but wonderful strike nonetheless from the young lad, sending people into a bit of smiles up there in the stands. Lolesh Mulindwa, and of course Eddie Kenzo looking dismayed there.
Yeah, of course, really dejected that his team. Just look at how he scooped it. That was fine technique coming in from Watambala, an improvisation. I haven't seen a goal scored in that kind of manner. And then the celebration to match, suggesting that he's cleaned SC Villa, and now they are nothing to talk about.
Well, we are into a season of scoring spectacular goals from everywhere in the world, but of course that from Karim Watambala.
Especially when you consider that their last championship came way back in 2004. Milton Carissa, will he get in with the party? But then his cross is cleared away by Kenneth Semakula, and the Villa fans feeling the scare there, shaking their heads, and probably were expecting the worst there, seeing the run that was being made there by Cromwell Rotomio, but And finally, the referee Mashoud Sali calls time on this encounter between bitter rivals, Vipers Sports Club and SC Villa. And the Villa fans in total disappointment, but also utter sadness. They came smartly dressed, hoping that it's going to be a party for them. But at the end of the day, Vipers had too much for their side. Karim Watambala scored a spectacular second goal, digging the ball from under his foot as it dropped past the goalkeeper, Medi Chibirike. Had a good second half, this young man, who seems to be finding his footing again. And then the coach of Vipers, Roberto Oliveira, celebrating once more. 5 wins in the last 6 games for Vipers. That is championship form. Yunus Sentamu got the back of the net early in the first half, and then at the tail end of the game, Karim Watambala sealed it all and closed the curtains on SC Villa. And at full time, the rivalry goes on, but Vipers smile all the way to the bank with the bragging rights. 2-0.